Good evening and a very warm welcome. It's time for yet another encounter at the 7 Districts presents Emirates D10, powered by Fancode. Match number 38 as Ajman take on Emirates Reds. We are in the business end of the tournament. Last few league games will decide which are the 4 teams that are going to qualify into the semi-finals. But right now the focus is on these 2 teams. Emirates Reds languishing at the bottom of the table, and Ajman have seen a rise in their position. Will they be able to continue that? We'll have to wait to find out about that. Meanwhile, first up, let's quickly find out what happened at the toss. We've got Rizwanur Rahman with the 2 captains.
Toss time as we get up for another important battle. It will be Team Ajman taking on Emirates Reds. Leading Team Ajman, it's the youngster Ansh Tandon, Mohammad Shadad leading Team Emirates Reds. And to oversee the match proceedings, it will be our honourable match referee, Mr. Iftikhar. Ansh, you've got the coin. Can you give it a flip? Heads is the call. Heads it is. Shadad won the toss. What have you decided and why?
We'd like to bowl first and hopefully restrict them to a decent enough target to chase down.
What do you think will be a decent enough target?
I'd say anything below 90 or below should be good for us.
It's been a tough tournament for you, but what have been the positives that you've learned from the tournament?
There's been few positives in our bowling. Our bowlers have bowled well in patches. Few batsmen have done well, but we haven't clicked both assets, bowling and batting. Hopefully today's the day.
We wish you good luck. Give us a good game.
Thank you.
Ansh, batting first. I'm sure you would love batting on the surface.
Yeah, definitely. That was our initial plan as well, to bat first, because as a team we have been doing well batting first. We have been winning games batting first, so that was my initial plan as well.
Well, similar question that I would like to ask you as well. What have been the learnings for you from this tournament so far?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very, very short format, so like you need to take quick decisions. And as I see myself, or as I see my team, just thinking twice about something, that's where you go wrong. So you just trust your instincts and you just go with that.
Team news?
We have 3 changes. We have Muzammil, Basil and Zohair going out, and we have Ali coming back in, we have Shoaib coming back in, and we have Usman coming back in.
Thank you very much. Give us a good game.
Thank you so much.
So the news from the sidelines, Emirates Reds have won the toss and they've opted to bowl first.
Well, thank you, Rizwan. Then the news is that Emirates Reds have won the toss and they've elected to bowl first. No surprises there. Ajman, let's have a look at that playing 11 for Ajman. Aftab Javed has been in good touch. Ali Iqbal comes back into the playing 11. Ansh Tandon has been in great run and in prolific form, so watch out for him with the bat. Issam Mathiur Rab, Harshit Seth comprise the spin department of Ajman, and also Saeed Nazir, Salman Shahid, Shahrukh Amin has also been drafted into the playing 11. Shoaib Ali, Sohaib Khan has had a great run as well with the bat, and Usman Khan completes the playing 11 for Ajman. And to talk you through with the Emirates Red side, I've been joined by Mohammad Rashid.
Good evening, Shoaib. Good evening, viewers. Yes, Emirates Reds, another important encounter for them, and a good playing 11. Abdul Ghaffar, they've got the captain Mohammad Shadad. Watch out for him. Mohammad Farazuddin, a gun fielder. They've got Navodaya, Imesh as well, Taimur Ali, Zainullah and Zawar Farid. It's going to be an interesting game between the 2 sides. Well, it's been an interesting tournament. Let's have a look at the points table so far. So Blues leading the roost with 16 points in their 10 games. Fujairah at 14 and Sharjah with 12 points alongside Abu Dhabi as well. So an interesting phase of play here, Shoaib, in the tournament.
Yes, it's a contest between the bottom dwellers of the points table, Ajman and Emirates Red, taking on each other. And will be interesting to see which one team comes out at the top. Meanwhile, Ansh Tandon, he has had a great run. Look at that average in a 10-over game. I think that's a very healthy average, and he'll look to continue that form. Also with him is an in-form batter, Salman Shahid. He too has had a very healthy average, 27 and a strike rate of 182. Has got 250s already, and he's looking dangerous as well. So they'll be up against one of the best bowlers of the tournament, Abdul Ghaffar, 12 wickets for him. He's in the top 5 wicket takers at the 2nd position, and he'll be looking to add a few more to his tally. Right then, the umpire says, let's play. It's going to be Abdul Ghaffar to Ansh Tandon. Nicely done. Well played by Ansh. And he gets to the non-striking end. He's off the mark.
quick single there. So first runs on the board for Team Ajman. It's going to be interesting how Salman plays against Abdul Ghaffar. Both these players have played really well. Abdul Ghaffar with the ball in hand. Salman Shahid is amongst the top run getters in the tournament. And he's come to good form in this tournament. I've really enjoyed the way he's innovated. He's played some lovely shots. And I want to see him play some good shots in this all-important encounter as well. Well, they are out of the race, but it's all about pride, isn't it?
Yes, it's about finishing on a positive note. Pushed again for a single by Salman Shahid. Abdul Ghaffar has looked better and better with every game. He's cranked up the pace and he's looking for wickets, which is what you need from your spearhead, from your strike bowler.
Yeah, he's probably got the hack of this shorter format. We've seen when he burst into the scene early on, that was about 3 years ago, I think. He was very quick. He was very agile as well and had that lethal bouncer. And since then, that he had an injury. But he's looked good in this tournament. Meanwhile, that's a good-looking stroke from Anshtandan, waiting for that one, piercing the gap through the covers and earning his first boundary. That was a magnificent shot.
Yeah, so good to the eye, so pleasing from Anshtandan. It was on the up. Look at that. Gets on the top of the bounce and plays it with a lot of authority. Excellent timing. It's a sign that he's in good form, Anshtandan, and he'd want to cash in on that. First boundary for him and for Ajman.
A very confident shot. Mind you, was in the air, and that's the confidence he does. He was so pretty sure of himself that he's going to place it in the gap. Didn't mind to keep it along the carpet. Very nicely done at the end. Like you mentioned, very pleasing to the eye as well.
Off the pads. This could be some more runs. In fact, it will be 4. Taimur Ali gives up the chase. Leg bar is signalled, but Ajman won't mind that. Another boundary for Ajman.
Yeah, not too good there from Ghaffar. Straying on the pads. Just trying to overcorrect himself from the previous delivery, and Anshtandan gets some bit of pad on that, and it's a very quick outfield here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It's always going to be a boundary. So this is a good start here for Ajman. 10 runs already in just 4 deliveries.
Pulls and pulls well. That's high and very close to the fielder. Navodaya with the effort. I think it's just bounced before the ropes, and it'll be 4 more. But again, a shot of authority and dominance on display from Anshtandan.
Well, how beautiful he looks when he plays those kind of shots when he's in song, when he's on song. Just beautiful. Got a lot of elevation on that, not the distance, but still had enough to carry it. Just bounced inside the rope. Yes, it'll be a boundary, I think. Well, that's a mighty good shot from Anshtandan. That is, like you mentioned, a shot of authority there. Not an easy shot to play. Length delivery, but just the follow-through was so beautiful there from Anshtandan. And you know, these left-handers, when they play these kind of shots through the covers, through the onside, they just look so beautiful. Absolutely amazing. 600 fours in the tournament already.
Nicely done again. A little too full. And this time it goes the full Monty. Beautiful flow of the bat. And that's a 6 for Anshtandan.
That's a tremendous shot from Anshtandan. Beautifully done. Execution, top notch. And excellent follow through as well. That's a beautiful ending to the over. The first over belonging to Ajman. 20 on the board.
Ali Asgar, the left-arm spinner for Emirates Reds, coming through the ranks of age group cricket. Ali Asghar Shams, decent economy, 6 wickets as well. So he's bowled pretty well, pretty okay. Well, that's a poor delivery. And rightly punished by Salman. Hammers that for 4.
I was asking to be hit. A half tracker there outside off stump, and Salman Shahid is very strong through the offside. Waiting for that one. His eyes must have lit up as soon as he saw that length and made sure that he cleared the infield. Remember, we're in the power play overs, so only 2 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard. Easy pickings and pressure on the youngster. Well, that's nicely bowled. Good comeback. Salman trying to make room for himself. Now, this is going to be interesting with the way Ansh Tandon played in the first over. Left arm spinner against a left-hander. It's always a good competition, isn't it?
Yeah, will be interesting to see what field they place for Ansh Tandon, who's very strong towards the cow corner and long on. He has to bowl straight and have 2 fielders in that area, and I think that seems to be the plan as well.
Yeah, I think that is the field setup. Mid-wicket and long on in place. But I think he'll try to bowl slower outside off stump. That's a good length. Nice pace as well. Slightly shorter length, and Ansh Tandon just held himself back. And at the end, it's only a single.
Yeah, change in the field now for the right-handed batter. 2 fielders on the onside for him as well, a mid-wicket and a long on.
Catch it.
Hit straight to the fielder at mid-off. And Ali Asghar strikes early. First wicket down, Salman Shahid departs.
I think he was just trying to force that shot. Slightly quicker as well there from Ali Asghar. And Salman trying to clear that mid-off fielder. Doesn't get the elevation, and a good sharp catch taken. Ali Asghar gets his first wicket. Emirates Reds pick up their first wicket of the day. And it's Salman Shahid who'll have to walk back. 6 of 4 deliveries for him. 26 for 1 after 1.4 overs. Ajman 26 for 1. Shoaib Khan, the new batter, 10 innings, 190 runs. Healthy strike rate of over 150. It's always important in the shorter format. Up against Ali Asghar, who's bowled well so far. Picked up a wicket as well. First delivery goes down the ground and straight into the hands of the fielder. He's picked up his second wicket. Back-to-back wickets here for the Reds.
Well, this is a big blow for Ajman. Shoaib Khan losing his wicket here, trying to accelerate on the very first ball, mistimes it, and a simple catch at mid-on. Taimur Ali does well to hold on to it, and Ali Asghar, that fist pump says it all. 2 consecutive wickets for Ali Asghar. Shoaib Khan out for a golden duck. It's 26 for 2.
Brilliant captaincy from Mohammad Shahid. Remember, he had the mid-on on the boundary rope in the previous deliveries, and then when the new batter came in, just pulled him inside the 30-yard, and he took that catch. So this is very good captaincy. Aftab Javed, the new batter, and more importantly, it's Ali Asghar on a hat-trick.
That denies a hat-trick there for Aftab. He's coming back for the second. That's good running. Good cricket from Ajman and from Aftab Javed. Putting pressure on the fielder. And Ali Asghar is not happy. It's the end of the over. 28 for 2. Well, a lot relies on Ansh Tandon now and his innings. It's going to be Mohammad Farazuddin coming into bowl. Pushed away for a single. He'll have to bat sensibly now. And very impressed, Rashid, with the way Ansh has played in this series. But what an over that was from Ali Asgar. 2 wickets in that over. First, it was Salman Shahid who was caught at mid-off, and then Soeb Khan at mid-on.
A very good bowling this by Ali Asgar. The length was the key there. It was slightly quicker as well from him. And I think I'm very impressed with the way Shadad has maneuvered his bowlers as well. Nicely bowled by Farazuddin as well. Will be another single. So first over was a fast bowler, went for 20 odd runs, and then he made the change to bring in the spinner. Very brave move, and it's paid off for him. They've managed to pick up a couple of wickets already.
Yes, they'll have to build on that now. They've got 2 wickets. They need to continue to apply pressure. That's nicely bowled. And suddenly you can see that there's a difference in the style of play from Ansh Tandon.
Yeah, 2 wickets down at the other end. Remember, he's the captain of the side as well. So added responsibility. Wants to hold on to his wicket. And I think that's important there. But some very good bowling. Take nothing away from the spinners of Emirates Red. Ali Asgar first, I think he was very impressive. After being hit for a boundary on the first delivery, he made a brilliant comeback. And now Farazuddin with 3 very good deliveries. Needs to finish off well here.
Looking for 2 again, but no, they'll have to settle for just that single. So another good over this from Emirates Red. Farazuddin bowling a very quiet, quick, but an effective over. Pulling things back in Emirates Red's favour.
Very interesting, Shoaib. The ball isn't bouncing as much as the batters are expecting it to. Remember, it's been a long tournament.
Welcome to Emirates D10, Rashid.
Yeah, I think is it Farazuddin or is it all the bowlers? That'll be interesting to see. Once again, it's probably his release point as well. Very important to see he's releasing a little later than the normal bowlers, which is why he's not getting that bit of bounce. Brilliant over comes to an end. Just 4 runs off it. 3 overs completed. Ajman reeling behind 32 for 2.
.32 for 3. There's going to be some more spin. It's going to be the wicket-taking Ali Asgar back into the attack. Pushed for a single.
Good bowling this. Only a lot more straighter here. Ali Asgar. And he's varying his pace quite nicely. Now Ansh Tandon is on 18 of 10. Remember, the power play is out of the way. So they've got 5 fielders on the boundary rope. Good protection all around. Oh, nicely bowled and equally well played by Ansh Tandon, but straight into the hands of the fielder. There was a setup there. There was a trap set, and Ansh Tandon has fallen for that trap. Another one bites the dust for Ajman.
3 wickets for Ali Asgar. This is great bowling. Sensible, smart, and well thought of plans being brought into execution. Outside off, wide, with the fielder waiting at deep extra. That's very well done. Good setup. And like you pointed out, Ansh Tandon falling for that. So another wicket down. Ansh Tandon out for 18. Ajman in trouble. It's 33 for 3.
Left-hander replacing left-hander. Shahrukh Amin comes to the middle at the fall of Ansh Tandon. 3 innings, 39 runs. Good strike rate, 169. We'll have to better that now today in this game. Well, some very good bowling by Ali Asgar. He's been in terrific form today.
Yes, the youngster has just come out and has taken wickets. That's the wicket of Ansh Tandon. I think it was a poor shot as well from Ansh. He had to be a lot more aware of where the fielders were, because had he been a little cautious about that, he would have looked to play it along the ground and not in the air.
Just backing himself and playing on instinct there at Ansh Tandon. There was width there. That's why I think it was a brilliant plan there from Ali Asgar and Shadad. And the way he bowled as well. Normally he's bowling a little more quicker, darting it in, and on that occasion he just gave it a lot of loop and way outside off stump. Shahrukh Amin trying to go big. Just falls off short of the fielder at long on. So another good delivery here from Ali Asgar.
The 3 wickets, all 3 belong to Ali Asgar. Salman Shahid, Sohaib Khan, and then the captain of Ajman, Ansh Tandon, was not able to clear the fielder and the boundary ropes. Last ball of his spell will be a single, and what a spell this is from the young Ali Asgar. Definitely a match-defining moment and a match-defining spell from the left-arm spinner. 3 wickets for him in 13 runs conceded. Outstanding 2 overs from the talented Ali Asgar. End of the 4th over, 37 for 3. Farazuddin to continue. Looking to just rotate strike at the moment. Ajman, when do you think, Rashid, they'll look to accelerate? Because this plan of bowling spinners is working. They're not offering any pace to play with.
Well, I think they'll have to go big from this over itself, because they've got 7 wickets in hand. Remember, it's just 10 overs that they've got in hand. So anything less than 90, and it should be an easy chase for Reds, because this is a high-scoring ground. It's a high-scoring wicket. So I'd want to see some big shots coming in from the Ajman batters. On the other end, well, how well have these 2 spinners bowled for the Reds? The spin twins have done the job for Shadad. Well, that was a brave move, to be honest.
Yes, also will be interesting to see who will be bowling now after this, because Farazuddin is also into his 2nd over. Inside edge. But again, that lack of pace from Farazuddin, and the ball doesn't travel as much as it would.
Yeah, it's been impressive from Farazuddin. I've always considered him a very, very good bowler. Hasn't bowled enough, I think, but a lot of credit should be given to Ali Shams as well. Ali Asgar Shams, who bowled that previous over, picked up a couple of wickets, and that's what opened the door for the Reds. Another good delivery, slower in the air, good variation and good fielding of his own bowling. Faraz is a brilliant fielder. And how well have these 2 bowled? They've just given 20 runs amongst each other in these 2.4 overs, 3.4 overs so far.
Another flighted delivery. This is in the air. Too much of height. Too much of hang time on it. And Zainullah Zain has dropped one of the simplest catches that you would see on a cricketing field. Farazuddin cannot believe it.
Well, he's livid there, and rightly so. Zainullah, normally a very good fielder. Look at that looped up delivery, forcing Shahrukh to use his power. And that was a good delivery, good setup, but the fielder not executing it well. One more delivery to go in the over. Nicely bowled. Once again, very good bowling here from the spinners. Very unlucky for Azuddin, could have a wicket to his name, but not the case. He completes his spell as well, giving away just 9 in his 2 overs. Brilliant going this for the Reds. 5 overs completed. It's 42 for 3.
5 overs 42 for 3. Shahrukh 4 of 5 and Aftab 10 of 9. Farazuddin did create that opportunity which was grasped in the deep. Shadad has taken the responsibility, and why not when you have those spinners providing you those breakthroughs in the power play, Ali Asgar, and now Farazuddin, and now Mohammad Shadad has taken the responsibility. No wickets for him, didn't quite bowl much in the tournament, but he does pack a punch. And right time for me to introduce you to my co-commentator Mudassir Ali.
Thank you, Rizwan. Oh, what a hit. And what a welcome. Shahrukh Amin. Now it all depends on this pair for Ajman. The top run getters are back in the hut. New partnership flourishing out there in the middle.
Well, it was a long hop meant to be dispatched. Shahrukh Amin taking the full advantage of that short pitch delivery. You can't afford to bowl that. And easy pickings for Shahrukh Amin. He's looked good off late, Shahrukh Amin. Quite an impressive batter. Has a lot of runs in the domestic UAE circuit.
Very impressed the way he improved his skills, especially when it comes to the big hitting. He's in the circuit for a long time. He started his cricketing days. He was just 13, 14 years old. Like captain of a team, the domestic circuit. But we have seen the visible progress of Shahrukh Amin.
Oh, absolutely. Quite impressive in the domestic circuit. Another half tracker, but this time the line was different. And that is the reason Shahrukh didn't manage to get the right of the meat of the bat. It'll just be a single. But Aftab has been quite impressive, Mudassir. Those are the four batters talking about Ansh Tandon providing that starts along with Salman Shahid, Aftab and Sohaib Khan. Another long hop straight to Ryan. So these are the four batters who have scored significant amount of runs for Team Ajman.
The young team and a good platform for all these players. When you don't have that superstar or a big name, you are the ones who can get those runs and get into that limelight. And we have seen Salman Shahid and Ansh Tandon and Sohaib Khan. They were brilliant with the bat, got plenty of runs in this tournament. The problem has been the bowling unit.
Opportunity, yeah, I just could not get to the reach of the ball. Another half tracker. That was a poor delivery. Could have gone anywhere. Abdul Ghaffar on that occasion. 6 overs gone, 53 for 3. .53 for 3, and for the first time I see Faisal into the attack. Long, tall, fast bowler. Is it spinner in operation? Good delivery first up. Huge appeal and the finger goes up.
Oh, what a start. Faisal Patel already got few wickets in his kitty. A talented off-break bowler. Oh, what a start. Hitting those middle stump and took his own time, Razik Khan, but what a decision. And what a start for Faisal. The man who was looking good, Aftab Javed, he departs. 53 for the loss of 4. Seth, Harshit Seth. You have seen the brilliance of Harshit Seth with the bat in the previous game, and you were there in the com box when he got those quick runs.
Oh yes, indeed. Quite impressive with the bat as well as with the ball. Harshit Seth, brilliant in the field. Goes straight down the ground. And what a start for Harshit Seth. It was in the slot and he's hammered it.
A brilliant piece of batting, and Shahrukh Hameen enjoyed every bit of that shot played by Harshit Seth. Slight fuller, and what a hit, what a connection. One bounce, 4 runs.
Wicket and a boundary. This is much better. That's exactly where he has to be. The call is for 2. A bit of mix-up there and a fumble. But Shahrukh Hameen says no to the second one.
I like the commitment put in by Faisal Patel. Running behind the ball. And look at that. There was always an opportunity for that second run, but Faisal Patel put in the dive and yes and no. So just a single. Both the teams playing for pride here.
And on the onside, another good delivery from Faisal Patel. Started off well, barring that boundary. He's maintained his lines. Quite a few good players for Emirates Reds, the likes of Abdul Ghaffar. Navodaya was also quite impressive. This is the last wicket. Yeah, trying to play across the line, plumb in front. The umpire took a bit of time, but in the end, the right decision was made. Oh, another appeal. This is what you can expect from Faisal Patel. Brilliant dot delivery.
The surface under the lights is behaving completely differently. Some turn and bounce for Faisal Patel, the off-break bowler. Onto the leg side, and what a hit. Harsh hit from Harshit Seth. He goes big towards that square leg region.
Well, he's continuing his good form, Harshit. Another half tracker on offer, and he's made full use of it. There will be a boundary check on it. But this is a good over for Faisal. It's gone for maximum. 7 gone, 65 for 4.
The rotation of hand indicates it's time for floating power play. Wickets went down, but still they are going at a good run rate. Almost 9.2, 9.3. Oh, I'm good in numbers, good in maths. 9.29 is the current run rate.
Yeah, and the speedster of Emirates Reds has been given the opportunity to come and bowl in the floating power play. It's been expensive in the first over, and this is one over that the men in purple can look to score big. 65 for 4. They would definitely look to go past 100 run mark. That will give them a psychological advantage as well. Shahrukh 13 of 9, Harshit 11 of 4. Both of them have that ability to score big. That will be a wide. Ringfield on the offside. He's got deep mid wicket and long on outside the 30-yard circle. Abdul Ghaffar doesn't seem happy there. Umpire GB Alex there. Yeah, that was away from the tram line. You've got to get your lines right. Under pressure is Ghaffar. He's been taken 17 runs already in this contest. Walks down the wicket, but straight to the fielder. Faraz does well. He's got that reputation as well, Abdul Ghaffar, to come bounce back in the game. And that's the reason he's been deputed with that responsibility to come and bowl in the floating power play.
One of the senior fast bowler for Emirates Reds. But getting those quick runs is the Ajman batters, two young batters, left-hand, right-hand combination. Harshit said, looking good, but he'll be up against the experienced left-arm quick Abdul Ghaffar. Good change of pace, very watchful, running hard. Brilliant, excellent running between the wickets. Lightning quick, Seth and Amin.
Yeah, you've got to be switched on in the field. The call was for 2. They ran the first one fast, and they managed to get that second one quite comfortably. Still all right with the... Yeah, it was just a soft push from Harshit. The call was for 2, and they made it in the end quite comfortably. Clearly, Abdul Ghaffar not happy. And yet again, bringing those variations to the table. Yet again, they've managed to pick up a couple of runs. Well, we've spoke about it earlier also, Mudassir. You've got to be switched on in the field. There was a laboured effort in the field.
Looking confident is Harshit Seth. Playing as per the situation, not trying to go big. He knows the importance of his wicket. So running hard, Amin and Seth getting another couple of runs. Though 4 wickets down, still managing to go at around almost 9 runs per over. They need to find a boundary here. A low full toss. What an effort. It's Navodaya. Direct hit was needed there, but certainly saving some runs.
Well, certainly exasperating for Abdul Ghaffar. Well, he's not happy, but they've managed to just restrict them to a single on that occasion. A brilliant effort from Navodaya. Hot and humid conditions out there in the middle, Mudassir, and the youngsters, they're getting those couples at ease.
So a couple of more deliveries left in this floating power play over. Oh, what a delivery! Razor sharp Yako from Abdul Ghaffar rattles the stump. No chance for Shahrukh Amin.
Well, that is a dream delivery for any fast bowler. Right on the money, and has knocked the middle stump out of the ground. Abdul Ghaffar produces a magical delivery. Shahrukh will have to depart. 14 of 11 for him today. Ajman are 72 for 5. Shoaib Ali will face the tunes of Abdul Ghaffar. A beautiful delivery, right on the money. That will be the end of over number 8, 72 for 5. 72 for 5 after 8. Faisal Patel will continue. Picked up a wicket, but it is important for Ajman to have Harshit on strike. He's got that ability to score big. And as we speak, that's a brilliant effort in the field. Yet again, Navodaya, he's a gun fielder. He had to sprint about 15-20 meters there, and he manages to save a couple of runs for his team.
Throughout this tournament, we have seen the standard of the fielding level has been up to the mark. All the 7 teams, players, they enjoyed fielding at this venue. But one boy who's enjoying his batting right now is Harshit Seth. The team is under pressure. The rescue ranger for Ajman.
Ever since he's been promoted up the order, he's taken that opportunity with both hands and is ensured he's getting those runs for his team, and he has certainly enjoyed that. Another delivery missing his line there, Faisal Patel, and if you feed in that hitting arc of Harshit Seth, he will demolish you. That was a good hit from Harshit Seth. Goes big again, didn't quite time it, but it will still find the maximum. 2 back-to-back maximums for Harshit.
2 in a row for Harshit Seth. Lone warrior dictating the terms out there in the middle. Faisal Patel under the hammer. What a hit. Goes down on one knee and targets the leg side region, and a maximum, a much needed maximum is coming from the blade of Harshit Seth. Though half of the side back in the hut. And there you go. We have got that confirmation. It's a maximum. He quickly moves to 30 in just 10 deliveries. Leaking runs is Faisal Patel.
He's certainly making a statement at the D here. Faraz cleaning that up. And 30 of 10. Quite a brilliant approach from Harshit Seth. Right then, Shoaib, can he join the party? Straight down the ground, it'll just be a single. Well, you've made a valid point. We've seen some wonderful fielding throughout the tournament. Yesterday as well, Ahmed Tariq picking up that blinder. Wahab Hassan also for Team Dubai in the deep. Quite impressive.
Absolutely, and Farazuddin, he's also having a wonderful tournament in the field. It's a good over for Ajman. 9 overs done, 89 for the loss of 5. An astute captaincy throughout this innings we have witnessed from this lad, the captain of Emirates Reds. Looking at the surface, he introduced an army of spinners here, and he'll be bowling the final over. Completely under the lights, the track change. The first game of the day, we have seen the fast bowlers getting some movement and purchase from the surface, but all of a sudden, the lights came on, and the spinners show here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
And I stick to the plan, getting those spinners in operation. Harshit Seth is on a mission here. Another loosener from Shahdad, and he makes full use of it, and is having a ball of a time at the center. He's stamping his authority in style.
Known for his bowling skills, but now getting those runs for his side, Harshit Seth. One more time. What a connection. It's raining sixes here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Harshit Seth shows continue. 100 comes up for Ajman.
Absolutely beautiful. He's hammered him. High and handsome. Not learning from mistakes is Shahzad, providing those long hops. And Harshit said on any given day, he will make full use of it. He's raised on to 46 of just 15 deliveries. And 100 comes up for Ajman. This is brilliant display of power hitting. It'll just be a single. This is what you need in the middle over. They missed this in the initial stages of the tournament, and look at that camera work. Brilliant. The crescent.
A big heave, but for sure this innings will be remember the way Harshit said got those runs for his side. What a knock we are witnessing. The team was in trouble, and then came Harshit said, the rescue ranger. Welcome back. The chase is on as we get up for the second innings. 112, a competitive total posted by Ajman. Ansh got a start, but Ansh Salman Soeb was back in the hut early. Shahrukh got few runs, but it was a brilliant batting performance. Harshit unleashed havoc, a blazing 53 of just 17 balls. Rescued Ajman from trouble, and it took Ajman to a fighting total. One of the best knocks of this tournament under pressure played by Harshit Seth. Now can the batting side get that 113 runs to win this game and pick up a couple of points? These two teams are playing for the pride. Zainullah, the new and young batter for Emirates Red, 6 innings, 56 best, 160 almost the strike rate, and once he got that opportunity, he grabbed that opportunity with both the hands. Alongside him is Aditya Singh Chauhan, 120 runs. Aditya Singh Chauhan, two youngsters out there in the middle. $120 runs so far in this tournament for this young wicketkeeper, top order batter of Emirates Reds. Both these batters will be up against Harshit Seth. What a knock. He was the rescue ranger in the first innings for Ajman, getting that 53 runs. Now he needs to do job with the ball. Got 9 wickets in this tournament. GB Alexis plays on. Straight away making room. Zain trying to go towards that offside region. A dot delivery to start the innings. Growing in confidence is Harshit Seth for Ajman. In the air, just manages to clear Syed Nazir at point. So off the mark with that single, but not in a convincing way. So runs on board. There was an opportunity, but slow off the block was Nazir. But getting ready to get off the block in the com box is Shoaib Ahmed. Welcome back to the com box, Shoaib.
Thank you, Mudassir. Good evening, everyone who's joined us for this broadcast. Harshit Seth has had a great outing with the bat. Got a 50 on the last ball of the first innings, and immediately you see that he's been given the responsibility to start with the new ball as well. He'd want to carry that momentum. Nicely played, up and over. A lot of control shown from Aditya, and I think that's gone the distance as well. Beautiful hit for 6.
What a strike, and what a way to get off the mark. It was in the slot, clearing his front leg and goes straight over the bowler. Chauhan gets a maximum. Two young guns out there in the middle for Reds. Trying to go inside out. Poor effort coming from Aftab Javed. Runs are coming from the blade of Aditya Singh Chauhan. He quickly moves to 10 and Reds to 11.
Yeah, along the ground this time. And Aftab Javed just looking to stop that with his feet. Never a good idea. Slower in the air from Harshit. And a single to end the over. Good positive start for Emirates Reds. End of the first over. It's 12 for no loss.
A good start for Reds. Young Chauhan getting those quick runs, and it will be fast bowler from commentary box and Syed Nazir getting ready to bowl that second over. But good to see youngsters getting an opportunity and grabbing that opportunity with both the hands. Nazir 4 wickets so far in this tournament. Good to see at last he has given the new ball roll. Wavered, an extra we added to the total. And this D10, yes, we know the experienced players, the senior players, they got those runs, wickets, but clearly the youngsters, they performed quite well, Shoaib.
Yes, it has been a tournament of a lot of young talent on display, and they've come out to ensure that they play to their full potential. Saeed Nazir bowling that one way outside off, and Aditya decides to let it pass. Should have looked to play that, but he decides to just not offer any shot whatsoever. A dot ball is what it will be. Now he goes for it, gets an edge. Not comes from the middle of the bat, but he'll still get 4 runs. So the intent clearly working for Aditya, and that's promising signs for Emirates Reds.
A width offered, he chased the delivery, got that bottom edge, and just manages to clear the fielder inside the 30-yard circle. A lightning quick outfield, 4 runs for Chauhan. A youngster. Looking at him, he reminds me of your playing days, Shoaib. How difficult it is to come out with those specs on under these conditions, hot and humid.
Yes, it's difficult. It's not easy. There's a lot of fog at times on your because of the sweat and the heat that your body generates. So it's all about getting used to that. And like you pointed out, it's a different challenge. But a lot of batters we've seen in this edition as well. Daniel Liaquat also wearing specs while playing, especially while batting. Well, I normally used to wear lenses most of the times. This one just lets it go, Aditya. But yes, it's a hassle. And if you can wear lenses, I think that's the best option. The best in the world do that. Virat Kohli wears lenses. And you see him with specs most of the time when he's not playing cricket. But I think Aditya has gotten used to it now. Slashed up again. Coming back for the second, and will get there comfortably.
do you need to reach a certain age to go for that laser treatment or to have lens?
Well, I think for lenses, I don't think you need a specific age. I think for LASIK, yes, you need to have a certain age that you need to get past. And obviously, he's young, so lenses I don't think should be a problem for him. But this, I'm not an expert. This is just my observation. But if you are comfortable with the specs, we've seen a lot of them doing that at the international level as well. Santner wears specs while playing. Daniel Vettori also used to wear specs. Chris Gayle used to wear sunglasses while batting during the day. So there have been prior cases and precedents to that kind of approach. As long as it works for the individual, it's fine. Pulled, uppish, mistimed, and a catch taken. So it's been an off day for Zainullah throughout, and it continues to be the same. Ajman get the all-important breakthrough.
A good start. Zainullah trying to force against Nazir, trying to go towards that long on region. He finds the man, not a proper connection. He celebrates. He strikes for the first time, Nazir. So early setback for Reds, 20 for the loss of 1. Ryan making a comeback in the side. The tall left-hand batter. Under 19 product of UAE. So Shoaib Ali, an early introduction for the off-break bowler. Couple of wickets, an economy of 9. Oh, very watchful is Chauhan. So no Taimur, no Zawar Farid. Top of the order. The youngsters who was sent up the order by the coach and the captain. Using the feet, and he finds the man. An ordinary delivery. And all he could find is a man in the deep. Shoaib Ali strikes in his first over. Both the openers back in the hut.
Yeah, a full toss has resulted in a wicket here. Timing was good, but not able to clear the fielder. Aditya will have to walk back after scoring 18 of 11. And Reds lose their second. It's 20 for 2.
An excellent field placement. Bansh Tandon resulted in the fall of that wicket and arrives Taimur Ali, a senior batter, 158 runs to his name in 10 innings. Trying to keep it away from Taimur. An extra has been called here. A loosener dancing down the track and at the last minute bowling it away from Chauhan. Brilliant timing and placement. No stopping. 4 runs off the mark. Taimur in style. Width offered. And showing his class is Taimur. Not trying to hit it hard. There's a big gap between two fielders. You need to put a dive. Once it crosses the 30-yard circle, it won't be easy for the fielders to stop that. Deliberately lofted over the bowler. Are they going to come back for the second? No. So good to see a lot of upcoming talented players participating in this ongoing tournament. They came from the ranks of under 16, under 19. They are the local groomed talent coming out here. And he's one of them, Ryan.
Yes, comes from a cricketing family. Ryan Khan, son of Khurram Khan, former UAE captain. Father, son, both left-handed batters. And very stylish. One of the best that UAE have ever produced, Khurram Khan. And that's the dot ball to end the over. Good over this one from Shoaib. It's 3 overs done, 27 for 2. So 27 for 2 as the summer has set here. Another beautiful Arabian night. And some great scenes captured by our production crew. Isam Matiur Rab comes into the attack. Another spinner in operation for Ajman. Shoaib Ali did well. Isam, can he get another breakthrough here for the Ajman side? Required rate creeping up, 12.29. And he's bowling finger spin, trying to turn the ball away from the left-handed Ryan. Generally, he's a wrist spinner. Bowls both now, effectively. They're coming back for the second. Oh, directed would have been another wicket here, another run out, but that was hit. That was thrown with a lot of power, and Isam was unable to collect it.
Excellent running between the wickets. Not a proper connection straight away. There was a call from Taimur. Swept nicely. The way he got this run, it clearly reminds of his father. Luckily, only once I saw him playing here in UAE. It was in the men's college. In those days, men's college used to have a ground, and he was a part of Fly Emirates team. And Khurram Khan was known for hitting those runs towards the square of the wicket. Especially, he was very strong whenever he played the sweep shot. He made sure to place it in the gap. The backbone of UAE team in his playing days.
Yes, a genuine leader of men, Khurram Khan. That's the delivery from Isam. Very well bowled. Some turn on offer, so he's bowling well. Isam. Wild swing from Taimur and some turn off the wicket for Isam.
There's sudden change in the behavior of the surface here. The spinners getting some purchase. The required run rate creeping up to almost 13. Showing some respect is Taimur. Boundaryless over so far. Just losing the plot after a good start provided by Aditya Chauhan. These two, they are taking their own time. It's a runner ball 4 for Ryan. 5 ball 6 for Taimur. Making room, cut nicely, but not able to find the gap. It's a good comeback in this tournament with the ball by Isam. 4 overs gone, 32 for the loss of 2. So going at run rate of 8 runs per over. Required run rate is 13.50. Shoaib continues. And the good thing about Shoaib and Isam, especially in this spell, it has been the length.
Yes, they've bowled some really good lengths and have also been able to get some turn on this wicket. Haven't allowed the Reds batters to score runs freely. Another single taken. So not much happening from the Reds. They're happy to rotate strike, but I'm sure Taimur will have to accelerate at some point. And I've got a feeling that something's going to give in this over. Looking to follow Shoaib Ali. So not a bad idea. Just a little too straight and down the leg side. He'll have to bowl that again.
Excellent work by Salman Shahid, the wicket keeper. More time making room. Smart piece of bowling. This time opting not to chase the batter, keeping it away. A dot delivery. Trying to go towards that extra cover. The struggle continues for Taimur and Ryan to find that boundary. What a comeback in this game. They were in trouble in the first innings. Harshit said a blinder of a knock of 53 in just 17 balls. A competitive total on board. Now the bowlers are doing a good job. A reverse hit. What a connection. Tall Ryan opting to go towards that point region. Couple of bounces, 4 runs. A much needed boundary for Reds from the blade of Ryan.
Boundary after a long time. Ryan had to switch and play the reverse. And he gets enough connection to send it over point. Now he goes straight up and in the air and beats the fielder just by a few inches, but he's managed to clear the fence. So some acceleration coming from the bat of Ryan Khan.
Spoiling the figures of Shoaib Ali. What a connection. The tall left-hand batter. The front foot coming out, leaning. High back lift. What a connection and what an effort from Shoaib Khan. So some runs in the previous over. Score moves to 46 for loss of 2. 5 overs done.
It's going to be Samathu Rab. Nicely bowled. Salman Shahid has picked up a wicket. Can you believe that? That's a soft dismissal at the end. Taimur Ali dragging his foot out of the crease and lovely work behind the stumps by Salman Shahid. Look at that. Yeah, I never had any part of his foot behind the crease and a good wicket this one. Samathu Rab can't believe himself. Third wicket down here for the Emirates Red. It's Taimur Ali gone after scoring 8 of 9 deliveries. It's 46 for 3 after 5.1. Farazuddin, the new batter. 7 innings, 48 runs. Average on the lower side. You'd want to better that. He's brilliant in the field, and he was brilliant with the ball in hand today. Tall task in front of him, 67 of 29. Isam Mathura picking up his first wicket as well. Some good bowling by the leg. Nicely cut away. Will only be a single, and Farazuddin will be off the mark. My name is Mohammad Rashid. Joining me in the call box is Rizwan Rahman. Good evening, Rizwan.
Good evening, Rashid. Razor sharp and lightning fast behind the stumps is Salman Shahid. He's done that on numerous occasions in this tournament. Yet again, getting the better of Taimur Ali. Now, what a wicket that is. Gives himself a bit of room and he gets the connection. Has it gone for a maximum? Yes, it has.
That's a brilliant shot from Ryan. He's been playing some very good shots off late. Another one, just making room for himself. And Isam Mathura on that occasion bowled the off spinner against him. Was touched too full there. Ryan, extension of the arms. Good connection. Nice timing as well. Got the elevation and the distance at the end. And a very good hit. Now that's a good delivery from Isam. Saw him coming down the track and bowled the googly. Way outside off stump. But Ryan managed to get some bat on that and will pick up a single.
Quite like the intent from Ryan. They're still in the hunt. 60 of 27 deliveries. And Farazuddin does pack a punch. Has got that ability to score big. But they've got to get those boundaries in every single over.
Yeah, boundaries will be key here. Well, these extras will help them as well. Isam has bowled a good spell so far. 13 runs. 14 with that wide. Nicely bowled once again. Farazuddin happy to play second fiddle. Gives strike back to Ryan, who's batting magnificently well. 22 of just 10 deliveries for him.
Well, he's bowled one of the most expensive over of the tournament, Rashid. Isam Mathura gave away 36 runs. But Anj Tandon, believing in him, has given that opportunity and he's done well ever since the completion of that match.
It can be a cruel game for the bowlers, especially the spinners. Nicely bowled. The wrong one there to end the spell and the over as well. Good spell. 15 runs and a wicket for Isam. 6 overs completed. It's 56 for 3. Right then, 56 for 3 after 6. Farazuddin new to the crease. Run a ball 2 for him. Ali Iqbal, the new bowler for Ajman. 5 wickets in 6 games for him. Economy. A touch over 10. Want to pick up some wickets for the team. They're in control at the moment, but they'll have to keep going strongly here. Low full toss, and Farazuddin once again just clips that towards the onside. They'll pick up a single and bring Ryan back on strike.
Well, at the end of 6, Ajman were at 53 for 3. And Reds are 56 for 3. Now at 57. So they are ahead in terms of runs, 3 runs ahead. But it was those heroics of Harshit Seth which managed to get them to a good total. Can Ryan fire today? 56 of 23. Required run rate mounting up.
Required run rate would be around 15 run mark. A little lower than that, but you're right, Ryan needs to continue here. He needs to keep going the way he is. 22 of 11 at the moment. Short delivery hasn't bounced as much, but that's a good connection in the gap as well. That'll run away for a boundary. That's a very good shot. Nicely timed there by Ryan.
We had to wait for that. Another half tracker from Ali Iqbal. Yeah, gets the connection right. He'll be happy with that, Ryan. He's looked in good nick today. Can he get his team over the line? Ali Iqbal was impressive in the previous outings. So he's got to do something special today, Ryan.
52 of 22 required, so they'll need a lot of those boundaries to come in. They need them thick and fast. Ali Iqbal, that's one bowler they can put pressure on. And he comes once again. Oh, that's nicely bowled. Slightly quicker as well from Ali on that occasion. Ryan unable to time that, will be a single.
They still have Abdul Ghaffar. Both the batters, the youngsters, will have to fire big now. 51 of 21.
That's 6 runs given away in the first 3 deliveries. Farazuddin on run ball 3 at the moment. Sedate start for him. Hasn't been able to get the boundaries going, and to be honest, he hasn't tried as much. Oh, misfield will allow them to come back for the second. Good running between the wickets. That's what you get from these young legs. They'll keep converting those singles into doubles.
Usually a gun fielder, Aftab. So missing that. The running between the wickets has been quite impressive. They ran the first one hard and just ensured they completed the second one with ease.
Yeah, putting pressure on the fielder. And more often than not, you tend to get up that second run as well. Once again, good bowling. He's bowling better against the right-handers. I think that length is pretty good, not giving too much room to work with. It's been a good over so far. 8 runs of the first 4 deliveries.
Well, he's bowling with that military medium pace. He's got those off-cutters in place. It works really hard behind the scenes. And has grown well. Especially he's been given that responsibility even in the power play. Ali Iqbal
has matured as a bowler. Last delivery, short delivery. That's a good pickup shot. That'll go all the way for a maximum. That's a mighty good hit from Ryan Ali to end the over. What a brilliant shot that was. Timing and finesse at its best.
That was a monstrous hit from Ryan. Half tracker yet again with that military medium pace between the middle and leg, and he got the connection right. And away she goes for a maximum. Right, that will bring us to the end of the over. 7 gone, 71 for 3.
Right then, 7 overs completed, and the umpires think that they'll have to change the ball, and that's what they've done. It's going to be Harshit Seth with yet another over. He was brilliant with the bat in hand. The first innings got to his 50 in just 17 deliveries, and that might just be the difference between the two sides.
Oh, absolutely. He's done well whenever he was given the responsibility with the bat or with the ball. He's been a gun fielder, a complete three-dimensional cricketer, Harshit Seth. And he's got a responsibility on his shoulders just to keep it under 10 runs in this over.
Farazuddin doing the right thing, I think, just picking up a single and feeding strike to Ryan, who's on 33 of 14 deliveries. Hit a brilliant shot in the last delivery of the previous over. Went for a monstrous 6. Those are the kind of shots that really pick you up as a batter. I think Ryan Khan is developed really well. Comes from the cricketing family, son of Khurram Khan, another brilliant cricketer, one of the best UAE has ever produced. Comes down the track, gets to the pitch of it, and I think he's got a hang of it. He's got a good connection. That'll go all the way for a maximum. That's another brilliant hit from the southpaw.
Pyrotechnics on display. Look at that connection. Walked down the wicket and got the connection absolutely spot on. High and handsome. This is brilliant from Ryan Khan. He's making a statement here. 39 of 15 for him. and he holds the key today.
35 of 16. Game on here. Oh, nicely bowled. Very good comeback by Harshad Said. Darting it into the block hole, and Ryan has done well to take that out. But what an innings this has been. 39 already. Slightly quicker, darts it in, and that's played in the air and straight to the fielder. Well, that's a big wicket. Ryan Khan trying to go for another big shot. Doesn't get it from the middle of the bat, and I think the Emirates Reds hopes walk back with Ryan.
Yeah, there was a quicker one. Aftab stationed there at the extra cover and comfortably latches onto it. And look at that celebration. Ryan Khan departs after a good cameo. 39 of 17 for him. Reds are 78 for 4 after 7.4.
New batter, Abdul Ghaffar, 9 innings, 152 runs. Look at that strike rate. Just under 184. First delivery, tries to smash that down the ground. Harshad just get a hand to that on the follow through.
Well, Abdul Ghaffar has had brilliant tournament so far, leading wicket taker, and has got that ability to hit big sixes. Prolific all-rounder and a good signing for Team Emirates Reds. 34 of 13. That will have to be bowled again outside the tram line.
Well, the idea was right from Harshad Said. The execution just a bit too full there. Well, that's the last wicket once again. Ryan Khan trying to go big through the extra cover. Was a good delivery right in the block hole. A good connection, good form. That's the kind of form he was in, that he managed to get it straight into the boundary ropes. Last delivery will only be a single. And that will be the end of the over and the end of the spell for Harshad Said as well. Picked up a wicket, gave away 22 in his 2. 8 overs completed, it's 81 for 4. Right, then 8 overs completed. It's going to be the mandatory power play for the batting side. It's going to be Saeed Nazir to bowl this over. 81 for 4. 32 of 12 deliveries. That's the requirement for the red team. We're making some changes in the field. Only 2 fielders will be allowed outside the 30 yard. We'll have to see who the 2 fielders are. I think it's going to be a deep square leg and a deep cover point on the boundary rope. Those will be the 2 fielders for Saeed Nazir, and he's probably will try to not give any room to Farazuddin. Expect some sharp bouncers as well. Farazuddin and Emirates Red, they need some boundaries, especially at the start of the over. First delivery, slightly back off length, and Farazuddin unable to get that away. Now with the left-hander on strike, there will be a change in the field, I think. And there will be a change in plan as well against him.
He will hold the key, Abdul Ghaffar. He's been in good nick. We've seen some monstrous sixes towards the neighbouring football field. For him, the onside is the shortest boundary. So you can expect some fireworks here, Rashid.
Yeah, the field for him is a deep long on and a deep square leg. So nobody outside on the offside. And Saeed Nazir will probably try to make sure that it doesn't give him any room. Try to bowl as straight as possible. Right in the block hole. 31 of 11. Nicely bowled. Abdul Ghaffar picks up a single.
That's exactly where he's got to be. You can't afford to bowl him half trackers or the full length deliveries. He's got that ability to maneuver it and can manufacture those shots.
Well, there you go. Some Mohammad Nabi there practicing as well. Probably doing some warm-ups here. He's got Niaz Khan. There is Khalid Shah as well, I think. Is it? Yeah, so some warm-up going on, some training. Well, short delivery, pulled away quite nicely by Farazuddin. A couple of bounces and off she goes into the boundary ropes. That's a good looking shot, nicely controlled and made sure that he had enough on it to clear the infield.
A beautiful connection from Farazuddin. Half tracker, and he gets the connection right towards the mid-wicket region for a boundary. That's what they need. They need more of them now. 26 required of 9, and Professor there. Khalid Shah as well.
Yeah, coming for some good workouts here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. 26 of 9 deliveries. They need more boundaries. Another short delivery. It was a slower bouncer there. Coming back for the second. That'll run away towards the boundary. That was not timed too well by Farazuddin, but that's the kind of outfield we have here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It's lightning quick.
They will fancy anything under 18, the Reds. Another boundary for Faraz. He's showing that intent. Controlled aggression. Shoaib Khan on that occasion just could not hold on to it. Well, we have a game on. Can they finish off well in this over?
Oh, that was a difficult shot to maneuver, and Farazuddin has done well. 17 of just 10 deliveries. Couple more boundaries here, and we've got a game on our hands. Oh, that's in the slot. I don't think he's got the connection right. There is a fielder settling. Oh, that's a magnificent catch. That's a tremendous catch. That is one of the best catches you'll ever see. Shoaib Khan diving towards his right and plucks it out of thin air.
What was that? That was absolutely magnificent. Shoaib Khan backpedaling, eyes on the ball. And what a good catch that is. Full length stretch. And he's got the better of Farazuddin. That's exactly what you need in the field. Faraz is disappointed. He'll have to walk back. 17 of 11 for him. Reds are 91 for 5.
New batsman is the captain, Mohammad Shahzad. 5 wickets down, one more delivery to go in the over. Oh, nice pickup shot. That's a good shot. He's got a good connection. That'll run. Oh, that'll go all the way for a maximum. What a shot to play of the first delivery under pressure.
Magnificent from Shahzad. Just a flick of the wrist. He's got the timing right. And it's gone for a maximum. Very good way to close out the over. Ghaffar will be on strike. 97 for 5.
Right then, 16 required of the last 6. It's going to be Ali Iqbal to bowl the last over. 97 for 5. It's going to be the big man on strike. Ghaffar on runner ball 2. Shahzad, he played a magnificent shot on the last delivery of the previous over. Hit a 6 of his first delivery. Now we've got a game on our hands. It's going to be at the start of the over. The first 3 deliveries, that's going to make the difference. If Ghaffar can get a couple of boundaries in the first 3 deliveries, that might just tilt the game in favour of the Reds. But if Ali Iqbal can bowl quite first 3 deliveries, it will be Ajman on advantage. First delivery in the slot, and that's been hammered for a maximum, bludgeoned out of here. That's the kind of start they wanted in this last over.
In the slot, and as easy as you like. No pace on offer, and the muscular power of Abdul Ghaffar has got that maximum. Beautiful. And now all they need is 10 of 5 deliveries.
Yeah, you can't allow him to free his arms. 10 of 5 deliveries. The pressure on the youngster Ali Iqbal. Where does he bowl now? Will he try to bowl him in the block hole, or will it be a slower delivery? I think he'll back himself to bowl a slower delivery here. Can't be on length, but try to force him to go across the line. Tries to go into the block hole. That's another maximum. Back-to-back 6s here for Abdul Ghaffar. Wasn't a bad delivery, but that was a super shot from the superstar.
Well, he's been given the title as a finisher, and yet again demonstrating his muscular skills. What a shot that is from Abdul Ghaffar. No pace to work with, but he's found the meat of the bat yet again. Brilliant from Abdul Ghaffar.
That was a magnificent shot. Not very easy to maneuver those kind of shots. Like you mentioned, no pace, and he still had to dig it out, and the kind of timing he got on that was superb. 4 of 4 now. Game completely tilting towards the Emirates Red. Abdul Ghaffar on 14 of 4 deliveries. He's hit a couple of maximums already. Pressure on young Ali Iqbal. Oh, that's a good delivery. Slower delivery. And that's been given now. That's been given. That's a big blow to the Emirates Red. There is a twist in the tail. Hold on, folks. We've got a game on our hands.
Wow. Brilliant from Ali Iqbal. Appeal from the keeper, Salman Shahid. And the umpire had no hesitation whatsoever. What a comeback by Ali Iqbal. Abdul Ghaffar will have to depart. 14 of 5. Reds are 109 for 6.
New batters, our Farid, very experienced. And he's been in these kind of situations on a number of times. 4 runs required of 3 deliveries. Ali Iqbal with his tail up now. Tries to go for the scoop shot and gets beaten. It'll be a dot ball. This is a good comeback after being hit for a couple of maximums.
I'm not sure if that's the right approach when you do not have pace on offer, Rashid. He was trying to maneuver towards the fine leg region. That's the last wicket. Onto the pads, and Ali Iqbal gets the better of Abdul Ghaffar.
Yeah, that was a good delivery. I wanted him to bowl that kind of a delivery on the second maximum he got hit. Slow delivery, slightly slow, and force the batter to go across the line. Well, I think Zawar Farid was trying to do the right thing because they don't have a fine leg in position. If he would have gotten that shot, would have been a victory for Emirates Red. Meanwhile, this is dragged down towards mid-wicket. They're coming back for the second, are they? No, will only be a single. So this is going to be a cliffhanger here. 3 runs off the last delivery.
It's gone till the wire. Shahzad will have to do something special. 3 of 1. Things got slowed down ever since the departure of Abdul Ghaffar. Remember, Shahzad picked up a maximum of the first delivery. Ansh Tandon, some words of wisdom for Ali Iqbal.
Well, that's the field setup. He's got maximum protection on the boundary ropes. Now, who does he bring in to take the mid-off? They've got 3 fielders inside the ring at the moment. Oh, be careful. There's only 3 fielders inside the ring. Oh, will it be a no ball? Oh, it's a dot ball. But hold on. Emirates Red have won the game. What a comeback here from Ali Iqbal after being hit for a couple of maximums on the first 2 deliveries. He's produced a magnificent over there.
Was holding the nerves there, Ali Iqbal. Was given the responsibility. They trusted him. And in the end, Ajman winning by 2 runs.
Oh, that's how games can end sometimes. It's such a cruel game for the bowlers. The way this over started, he was hit for a couple of maximums and then a complete turnaround after picking up the wicket of Abdul Ghaffar. This has been a brilliant show by the Ajman boys, winning by a margin of just 2 runs, the barest of margins. And that'll give them a lot of confidence. What a performance this has been. That's the batting card. 18 of 11 for Aditya, 39 of 17 for Ryan. He played a brilliant knock, but got out at the wrong time. 17 of 11 for Farazuddin, and then Abdul Ghaffar with those 2 humongous maximums. Just couldn't keep going in the last over, and once he lost his wicket, it was all over for the Reds.
What a match it has been. Till the last delivery, 4 were required of the final 4. And let's have a look at the bowling card. Harshit, 1 for 22. Saeed Nazir was impressive, picked up a couple of wickets. Shoaib, 1 for 21 for him. Isam Mathurab, 1 for 15. And Ali Iqbal, what a spell he had, 1 for 28, picking the big, mighty hitter Abdul Ghaffar.
Yeah, that was a big wicket. And well, let's have a look at how the highlights panned out for this innings. The 2 openers for the Reds started off well. I think Aditya was brilliant the way he started. Hit some good shots against Harshit Seth, but played 1 shot too many, and I think that was a good delivery to get rid of him. Saeed Nazir opening the doors, opening the wicket column for himself, and then Aditya followed as well. Good catch taken. I think Isam was magnificent in his spell. He bowled some good deliveries, and Ryan at the other end for Emirates Reds, he played some magnificent hits. He was in good form, getting to the pitch of the deliveries, but he lost his wicket to Harshit Seth, trying to go big, and a good catch taken in the deep. Farazuddin also produced some good runs, but lost his wicket to a brilliant catch. There was Shoaib Khan who produced a magnificent catch. Shadad hitting a maximum on the very first delivery he faced, and then Abdul Ghaffar in that last over hit a couple of maximums, got them in the game, and then he too lost his wicket, and the Emirates Red from there on couldn't convert those last 4 deliveries to just 4 runs. And Ajman winning by the barest of the margins by just 2 runs. That's the match summary. 112 for 5 in their 10 overs. Harshit Seth with a magnificent 53 unbeaten of 17. Ansh 18 of 11. Shah 14 of 11. Ali Asgar picked up 3 wickets. He was brilliant. I think he was on a hat-trick at one moment in time. Abdul Ghaffar and Faisal picking up a wicket each. In response to Emirates Red, well, they got very close to the game, but just couldn't finish. 110 for 6 in their 10 overs. Ryan with 39 of 17. Aditya 18 of 11. Farazuddin 17 of 11. Saeed picking up a couple of wickets. Isam with that magnificent overs picked up a wicket, and Shoaib with a wicket as well. Ajman winning by 2 runs, and they go on to get 2 points for themselves. Well, we'll head down to the sidelines where we've got the post-match presentation.
What a game, what a finish. This game was all about twists and turns, spills and thrills, and this game was nothing sort of a Bollywood suspense thriller. Ajman, they had their own problems. After an early stumble, they showed great character to bounce back and post a competitive 112. And when the chase started, Emirates Reds were in a bit of bother, but they also bounced back in style, getting few quick runs in the last couple of overs, but somehow they fell short of the target of 112 by 3 runs. Just the right time to introduce our guest. We'll be giving away the player of the match award, our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Quite a few notable performances from this game. For Ajman, it was Ansh Tandon who got the 18 runs. The team was in trouble. Then came Harshit Seth. He played quite beautifully, getting a brilliant half century in just 17 balls. And in the second innings, Faraz got few runs for Reds, as well as Abdul Ghaffar and Ali Iqbal, what an over. Defended 14 runs, gone for a couple of maximum the first few deliveries, but he bounced back and he saved those runs for his side. But player of the match goes to a terrific performance from with the bat as well as with the ball. Harshit Seth is our player of the match from this game. A brilliant 53, couple of tight overs. He played a key role with the bat as well as with the ball. Congratulations, Harshit. At last, a brilliant performance from your side. And talk us about your innings, an explosive knock. What was going through your mind when you went out there in the middle?
Of course, when I went into bat, our score wasn't pretty good. So I knew that we needed to get a good score on the total as the wicket gets flatter when the dew comes in. And I was given the opportunity to go and attack and play my innings, and that's what I did.
We all know what you can do with the ball, but something special with the bat, you got those runs. So how do you manage both roles so well?
That's the advantage of being an all-rounder. You have your days, you do it with the bat, you do it with the ball. So, yeah.
It was a complete team performance. 2 overs, 31, bowler going for runs. Then came Sohaib Khan's terrific catch to get rid of the set batter, and final over, the young Ali Iqbal under pressure. Yeah. He delivered for your side.
Yeah, of course, that was a pretty important over. After getting hit for 2 maximums, that was a really good comeback from Ali. And hats off to him for such a great bowling spell.
Harshit, well done, and we thoroughly enjoyed your performance. Keep working hard and all the best.
Thank you, sir.
So that was ever smiling Harshit Seth. So that's all from the post-match presentation, but there is one more game coming up, so stay tuned.